guys, welcome back to the Martin Family channel. Ty, tell them what we're doing.
Controversial tag.
This video is also in collaboration with our friends Jackie and Kane. They've been together about 7 years, so we got some catching up to do.
And their little boy, his name is Legend.
And he's 2 years old. So make sure that you go and check out their channel after you finish watching our video. Her Instagram, YouTube channel, all of that stuff will be in the description box, like always. If you are from Jackie's channel, tell them a little bit about us so that then they can know who we are.
We have not been together 7 years. My name is Tyler. This is Don. And we have a little boy named Karsten. He just turned 1. Welcome.
Yeah, so welcome to our channel. Yeah.
We like to interrupt each other all the time.
Yeah, we do that.
Go hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up and all of our other ones.
Let's get into this video. The first topic for today's video is breastfed or formula fed. We are fed is best. We've done both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we definitely
whatever works best for you.
Yeah. And we definitely do think that, like, if you can attempt breastfeeding or if you can try to breastfeed, you for sure should. Like, I think that it's great. I definitely think that that colostrum in the hospital probably is whenever you would get colostrum is great for your child. But I will say that breastfeeding is hard. It's no joke. Like, I don't know why so many people shun a mother for not wanting to breastfeed and for wanting to bottle feed. Because honestly, after breastfeeding Karsten for an entire year and after the drying up process of breastfeeding, like, that ish is no joke. So if you don't breastfeed, I feel you. If you do breastfeed, I feel you too. Cloth diapers or disposable diapers?
Disposable all the way.
Yeah, we have such a busy life. We would not have time to clean cloth diapers and all of that. So disposable diapers for sure.
Co-sleep or crib sleep? I'm going to say, I don't really have an opinion because, like,
we've done both.
Karsten co-sleeps with us currently. But obviously we prefer crib sleeping.
He just does not like his room. We just don't know why. He literally just will not sleep in his crib. And honestly, like, now that he's bigger, I feel like he's safe sleeping with us. We definitely would not co-sleep whenever he was, like, a newborn. Like we said, he slept in his bassinet and he slept in his crib until he was, like, 9 or 10 months. Like, it definitely can be scary, but now he's big, he's walking, he can roll over on his own. He knows whenever something is in his face, like that kind of stuff. So that's that. And it's definitely still not, like, super safe, but we are, definitely careful, and I wake up to the sound of a pin dropping. So okay, next one, babe.
Circumcise or not circumcise?
I honestly don't know really what the big deal of not circumcising is.
I just think it's kind of like
I just think that that's not really fair to your son because it's, like, normalized to circumcise, and if you're worried about, like, putting them through the pain and that kind of thing, like, I'm sorry, but this sounds harsh too, but they were literally just born. Like, they're never going to remember that. Like, Do you remember being circumcised? Yeah, like, but
Thank you for that.
Bet sure it's normal pretty much. But I'm sure right now if you got circumcised, you would remember that in 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I don't know why you wouldn't do it now.
Raising kids vegan.
I don't really know much about, like, vegan life or what is the other one? There's 2. Vegan or...
Huh?
There's, like, 2 different forms. Like, there's a plant-eating diet, and then there's, like, a...
Vegan or vegetarian?
Vegan or vegetarian, yeah. So I don't really even know...
Plant-eating diet. Carnivores or omnivores?
Yeah. I honestly don't really know, like, the difference between the 2. And I don't really know, like, what the benefits are or, like, what the pros or the cons are. So I can't really say, like, if there's an issue with it. Like, I personally feel like you should just let your kid eat what they want to eat as long as it's nutritious, if they're enjoying it. And if they're not throwing a fit about what they're eating and what you've made for them, then fine. Like, as long as they're eating and they're healthy, why does it matter what they're eating? Is pro-choice or pro-life? Take it away, babe.
I'm going to honestly say pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice too. And I know that some people are like, no, you'll change your mind once you become a mom, yada, yada, yada. Well, it's not my body. Honestly, I know that that sounds so harsh, and we've had a miscarriage and we have our own child, and we feel for you if you can't get pregnant or if you have had a miscarriage. Like, We feel for you.
All right. How long is it okay to let a baby cry it out? I feel like as long as you feel is okay. Because we have said 20 minutes. We lasted about 4.5.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just, I feel like it's as long as you can let
Whenever Karsten was a newborn and whenever we were trying to crib train him at our old house, we did let him cry it out for 20 minutes, but he wouldn't even cry for the full 20 minutes. Hear me out.
I feel like it's different now because you'll understand. If you have kids, you probably do understand. But if you don't, and you think what I'm about to say is wrong or whatever, the cry is different
whenever they get older, and
you know what they're crying about.
Well,
like Karsten, let me talk. Like when he's crying, I know if it's like a
hurt cry, or
if it's like I don't want to be here. Like, what are we doing? I know if it's I'm hurt.
But yeah, I agree completely. And whenever they're older, they understand things more. And so saying that at a year old, whenever he understands his surroundings and he understands what mommy and daddy are doing to him by letting him cry it out at a year old, is painful to listen to him cry for 20 minutes because he's aware of what's happening. Not that he's not aware at a newborn, but he's definitely not as aware as what he is right now. The next one is to vaccinate or to not vaccinate.
This is not even a question for me. 125,000% not vaccinate.
We have family bloodline history where vaccines have really, really hindered on Tyler's side. And so if there is a vaccine that is not required fully, we will not give them to our children because we do have history where it has affected
me.
Yeah, it has affected Tyler and his sister and a few other family members that we're not going to mention, and we're not going to go into detail about how it's affected them, but we have definitely had family members that...
Lifelong effects.
Yes, that are now affected for the rest of their lives. And so, that being said, that's our choice, and you have your choice, and we don't hate on you for vaccinating. We do it for the safety of our family, and our doctors have said that our choice is probably the best for our children and for our future children. And they've even said that because I'm married to Tyler and because we want to have more children together, I shouldn't even get some of the vaccines unless they are required, because me being pregnant with those vaccines can affect our children in the future. And so I even have to be careful now that I'm married into the bloodline, if that makes sense. And so if they're not required, we won't be getting them just for the safety of our family because of family history. So yeah, but we don't hate on anyone for getting vaccines. Like, I was raised and I got every single vaccine that was required and that people that doctors said that we needed. So it's not like we're not anti-vac, we're not pro-vac. It's just this is our family circumstances. I also think it's wrong
to force a vaccination though.
I agree.
Like sure. That's wrong, and that will not be happening in my household. But okay, pacifiers.
We're pro pacifiers. I mean,
I'm pro whatever works.
Yeah. And I also feel like it's...
Like, what's the harm in a pacifier?
Yeah. I mean, I know that, like, once they start getting teeth, it can kind of, like, deform their teeth. But at the same time, they're going to lose their baby teeth.
But my thing is, like, if your baby can't have a pacifier, why can you smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, I agree. If Karsten still wanted a pacifier at a year old, we would let him continue to have his pacifier until our next child was born. And so then we would do exactly what Tyler's parents did, and we would say, okay, it's time to give your passy to Sissy or to Bubby, and hopefully that would work. And then if not, we would wean him off of his pacifier a different way, just like we did breastfeeding. So it's definitely like a weanable thing, and I don't think that there's really anything wrong with it. The next one is bottles, and
same thing.
That goes hand in hand. Exact same thing. Next one is response to picky eaters.
I think it's hilarious. Like, I'm going to mess with you all day long. Like, my grandma's the pickiest eater in the world.
Yeah.
You literally think I'm kidding. Doesn't like pizza.
Yeah.
Doesn't like cheese.
We're really like, eat what you want to eat, enjoy your food, that kind of thing. That's our answer. We don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess with you though.
I don't think that there's anything really wrong with a picky eater. As long as you're eating, that's all that matters to me. Age to start potty training.
Whenever.
Yeah, I feel like whenever your child is ready, but if they aren't ready, I definitely think that 2 years old is a good time to start. My mom taught me and my brother and my sister how to potty train because she had all of our birthday gifts. Everyone gave us underwear for our birthday gift, and then we had to throw our birthday gift away if we peed in our underwear, and no one wants to throw away their birthday gift. So that is how my mom potty trained us. So if Karsten isn't ready before 2, that's probably one thing that we'll do. We won't be like, get him only underwear, but that is kind of like a route that we will take. Kissing your kids on the lips. This is okay to a certain age, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I think it kind of stops when, what's a good comparison to it that you wouldn't do? Walking around the house naked. I'll do that right now all day long. So
Yeah.
will she. But why? Because Karsten doesn't know the difference. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't know the difference. It's not like, oh my gosh, look at daddy's pee-pee. Like, it's not like that. But you know what I mean? I think once he starts understanding body parts and once he starts having an understanding just for, like, what that means. You know, like, when I kiss my kid right now, when I say, give daddy a kiss, like, it's adorable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, once it hits a certain age, like, I'll kiss him on the forehead, I'll kiss him on the cheek.
What age do you give your child chores? Honestly, I just feel like chores are like basic duties of cleaning up every single day, and then there's chores like, okay, you need to vacuum the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And for me right now, like, Karsten has chores. He helps us pick up his diaper whenever he's done getting his diaper changed, or he holds his lotion for us while we're lotioning him after a bath, or he will wash himself in the bath by using a washcloth to rub himself off. If I'm vacuuming the floors, he has a play vacuum, and I say, okay buddy, it's your turn to vacuum, and I make him do his vacuuming so that then we can kind of instill in his head that it's fun to clean and it's happy to be in a clean home and all those things, so that then hopefully he will carry those morals with him throughout life.
Yeah. I think my opinion on that is just there's different chores for different reasons. Like
in different ages.
Like there's Do you teach your kids the name of their private body parts? Yes and no. I think it all is about age. You know what I mean?
We teach Karsten that that's his pee-pee, and as he gets older, we'll say, that is your penis, that is your private. Yes, he will know what those are called. There are literally stories where little girls or little boys will go into a classroom and say, my uncle ate my cookie. They will literally say that, and then they're talking about they've been taught that their vagina or their penis was called their cookie, and then their teacher is confused. There's literally stories on it, babe. I will find one. And the little girl is literally saying to her teacher, my uncle ate my cookie, and she's talking about my uncle ate my vagina. Literally, that is literally the reference. And so that is why you need to teach your child the difference between vagina and penis, and not just call it, oh, that's your secret, or whatever name you have made up for your child's private parts, because they may not be able to reference exactly what that is. If they're trying to tell someone, or trying to tell me, or trying to tell daddy, or trying to tell grandma, or anyone that something is not right outside of home or in any realm of their life, and they can't say, look, this is my vagina, not my cookie, or whatever it is, then what are they going to do, you know? They're in the story, literally, I can't remember word for word what the teacher says in response, and it may be a made-up story, but those kinds of things probably do happen to children, and that is, like, so sad to me. And not only that, but what would you do as a teacher? If someone said, if a little girl or a little boy said, my uncle ate my cookie, you would think that they were literally talking about their cookie. So what would you say? I'm sorry, that wasn't very fair, that wasn't very nice. And then you move on, and it continues to happen. So yeah, we will definitely be teaching our children that as they grow older. That
made me sick.
Yeah, it's sick. And so obviously Tyler hadn't seen that story yet, and now he definitely agrees. You can tell in the way that he's in his look. But yes, right now we teach Karsten that that's his pee-pee, just because that's an easier word for him to say than for him to say penis. Anyway, that's it for this video. I know that we left it off on a really strong, kind of awkward, uncomfortable topic, but those are our opinions, and we do not want to offend you with them, but those are our opinions, so.
And you should be able to talk about that. Anyway, but I think that was something I talked to Dawn about. Like, are you sure, like, we should do that? Like, talk about this. Are you sure we should give our opinions on things? And
I said, this is a controversial parenting tag. Like, that's what it's for.
Yeah, but I feel like there's no reason this should be negative at all.
Yeah, because everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
We're talking about our opinion. We're not talking about what's right. We're not talking about what's wrong.
Don't forget to check out Jackie and Kane's channel. It will all be linked in the description box, from her YouTube channel to her Instagram to her YouTube video. Make sure that you go and give her video a big thumbs up, subscribe to her channel, and make sure that you give our video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching this video. We loved filming it for you guys, and we love you. Peace out.
One more thing.